freight shortage, rate shortage, it's happening, guys. And we're going to talk about why this is happening and what we can do to be proactive and try to get ahead of the curve a little bit. Thanks for watching.
Before we get into today's video, I want to talk to you about OTR, not over-the-road trucking, OTR, on the revenue, Prime Edition. This is a trucking software that's been developed by an owner-op here at Prime to give you the leading edge in your business's profitability. If you want to save money, keep an eye on your numbers, and make sure you maximize your profitability, you want to check out OTR. Don't forget to click the link in the description below. Use Freight Skater Trucking as a referral. You get a 14-day free trial. After that trial, it's just $15 a month. That $15 a month, I promise you, is going to increase your profitability and save you money in the long run. Check it out today.
So if you are at Prime right now, even if you're not at Prime right now, say you are driving for another carrier or you are an owner-operator with your own authority, you have experienced the hit of what is actually happening right now. Ever since COVID came out and it was a big deal, things have kind of tapered off. All right, they started to get better towards the middle to end of the third quarter last year, beginning of the fourth quarter. Everybody kind of seemed like everything was kind of normalizing a little bit. Fuel prices are dropping. So that prompted people to be like, you know what, we're coming out of this. Well, after the fourth quarter has ended for 2022, we're in the first quarter of 2023, and everything seems like it's sinking. Okay, we're in a decline right now with freight rates. Fuel prices continue to stay high. They're coming and going. They're not really. There's no drastic drop. The normal price of fuel and the normal rates are not. You're not seeing them anymore. And guys, this is affecting contract freight and spot market freight. I was looking into some articles last night. I went onto a site called fleetowner.com. The link for this article will be in the description of the video. The DAT Freight Analytics did a study, and they're saying the top 50 DAT lanes are averaging for owner-operators $2.30 a mile. Okay, for owner-ops out there, that's terrible. Most guys won't even move their truck for less than $4 a mile, $5 a mile. So the big deal here is that the costs aren't going down to run these trucks. Okay, small owner-ops and long hauls are averaging $170 to $205 a mile total cost all in. That brings home an average of 25 cents or just a little more to the table at the end of the day. That's not enough for people to survive out here. And that's not even talking about the cost of living out here on the road. That's just the cost to operate your business. Okay, let me tell you something, guys. This is, historically speaking, this is a pattern. Okay, whether it's first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, you can follow the climate of trucking, basically. So here at Prime, I notice you guys, if you guys are leasing here at Prime, you've seen some messages come across your fleet managers. Hey, we're X amount of loads short. We're this amount of loads short today. Guys, be very careful. You know, what you turn down, you might have to sit. We don't have loads. They're being upfront with you. They're being real with you about everything that's going on right now. It's no secret that Prime operators don't have load boards to run off of. Prime does offer a load choice. It's really still in its testing phase for like the third or fourth year in a row.
I don't think they're adding anybody.
They're not adding anything to it really yet. They can't really perfect it. There's not a happy medium between operator and Prime. So Prime runs its freight a certain way due to contracts and customers, and obviously the lease ops and the independent contractors want a load board, but we don't have one yet. So that being said, guys, your trust and your relationship with your fleet manager and Prime is huge. So when they are reaching out to you and they're saying, hey guys, be careful what you turn down, you know, this is not a joke, it's not anything out of spite, we really don't have it. Like, and there's a couple factors that are causing all of this. Is equipment cost fluctuations, inflation, okay, due to the cost of everything. The high fuel, okay, that's a big deal, is the fuel. The fuel market cannot stabilize. You know, when you look at the price of a barrel of crude oil versus a gallon of diesel, it's way off. I mean, it's really just gouging is what it is. Then you've got the lower movement of imports. The imports are not coming in like they used to. Lower consumer demands. I mean, people went on a buying spree during COVID. Everybody sat at home. That's all they did, was they just bought. Okay, now they're not needing as much anymore. And then the experts have recession talks going on. So it keeps people in a constant fear of what could be. So people hold out. They start pulling money out of the bank. They stop buying stuff. Everybody's on their guard, which ends up rolling into a more lower economic state than what we've been used to seeing. So yes, the first quarter right now for 2023 is super slow. This also explains Prime's slow hiring process right now. We don't have the freight to take care of the drivers we have right now. We're scrambling trying to get it. So guys, if you're looking to come to Prime, don't be discouraged. Keep checking back. Call these recruiters. Put your application in every 30 days if you want to. If they pick it up, they pick it up. But guys, do not quit your jobs at home. Don't fall all in on Prime right now, because right now, guys, the economy has to be boosted back up. We've got to get our freight back moving. We got to get everything back going. And if you're at Prime and you get these messages from your fleet manager saying their load's short, you know, please talk with us before you just deny a load. I would probably do it. Like, you better think twice, because you may have to send another 24 hours before you actually get another load. We have had messages everywhere from 150 loads being short in certain areas to 1,500 loads overall throughout the entire company being short. So those are huge numbers, guys, and you got to be careful about what you deny. Now, if you have a certain agenda going, like, hey, I need to get home, I need to get here, that's one thing. But if you're just like, man, I don't think that 220 a mile load pays good enough to go into that area that I don't like going into, I'm just not going to take it, well, be prepared to sit and not make any money. So guys, trust me when I say this, Prime's doing everything they can. They're trying to keep these trucks moving. They're trying to keep money in your bank accounts. Guys, we're going to have to buckle down and do what we got to do. January 4th, the DOT and the Federal Highway Administration announced a plan to invest nearly $40 billion over the next 4 years for building and renovation of bridges. So the infrastructure of the United States. This is going to help come springtime, guys. Springtime, summertime, especially the flatbed freight. Guys, it should be picking up tremendously when it starts coming to that with this infrastructure plan. Also, analysts are saying that the short haul game is going to benefit this year. So we're looking at regional guys, local guys, stuff like that. You know, if you own your own truck and you're staying in one state, you know, or you're just staying in a region, you should be doing okay. Everything should level out and start picking up a little bit. The biggest thing is getting through the winter time, getting through this first quarter. Trucking is going to remain a mainstay in American economy. Experts are looking for the seasonality or the normalization to return in mid-2023. The way we can actually fight this and counter this right now is work on your fuel economy, work on your buying power, buy as low as you can within the app with Prime. Follow those macro 27s, guys. Check on those macro 27s because they're not always right. Always follow your fuel map with your trip planning. Okay, cut out excess expenses. If you don't need it, don't buy it. Like, seriously, try to reduce advances, reduce your deadhead miles if you can, and increase communication with your fleet manager, your customers, to reduce your dwelling and your wait times. Guys, as much as possible. The earlier you can get available, the earlier you can get another load. Don't freak out. Things are happening right now. Traditionally, the first quarter is always the slowest. It's just the way it is. This year it's hitting a little bit harder. So if you guys are getting those messages, don't worry. I truly believe we're in the best possible spot for freight right now in the market. These contracts are still here. Our customers are loyal to us just like we've been loyal to them in the past. Trucking's not going anywhere. But I will tell you this, if you can't hang with this, trucking might not be for you. So guys, this is what happens. You're gonna have highs and lows. That's why they tell you during the good times, be prepared for the bad times. So thank you so much for watching. If it's your first time joining the channel, don't forget to like, sub, and share the channel, guys. Get that information out there. Knowledge is power. That's what the channel's all about. And stay tuned till the next one, guys. Stay safe. God bless. Freight Skater out.